One of the things that we do at Spiritual Life Center is support mission-compatible organizations who are doing good things in our community. And our community giving partnership program is well and very much engaged in doing that. And we're going to have Brittany Jorgensen, who's going to introduce our community partner for this month. So welcome, Brittany.
So how many of you were watching the television when there was the Paradise Fire or Hurricane Harvey, and you were wondering, what can I do? How can I go out? Maybe I should go give blankets or do something like that. Well, I have the answer. So I, for the past 2 years, have been volunteering with the Community Emergency Response Team. And I am now a certified, FEMA certified disaster volunteer worker. So, and Jenny Thomas here also is, and we have Lynn, who's now my friend and our Unity sister, who I met through CERT, and she's going to share more about what we can do, how we can get involved, how you can just be prepared for your family if you're not going to be out there, doing things. So it's community resilience and then giving back as well. So thank you so much, Lynn.
Thank you so much. And I was really excited to see everyone wearing red today. I thought that was for us, but we'll take that synchronicity where we can find it. So Community Emergency Response Team, there's more than 2,700 in the United States today, and more than 600,000 people have been trained since CERT became a program in 1993. And yet most of you have never heard of it till today, right? Okay, so I'm going to tell you all about it. No, a little bit about it. And so for those of you who thought, well, I should go help with Paradise Fire or I should help with these other disasters, you all thought that, right? And you thought, you should go show up somewhere and volunteer, right? If you do that, you become what is known as the second disaster. Because it's extremely important that people be trained. CERT was started after the horrible 8.1 earthquake in Mexico City, and volunteers showed up and they did save 800 people, but 100 of those volunteers died doing so because they weren't trained. So it's important to be trained not only for the safety of the volunteers, but also for the people we're helping. You wouldn't want to put, for example, a sex trafficker in charge of the youth shelter. You want your people to have a background check, and you want to make sure that you've got the right people. And if you show up and say, well, I know how to do this, that's great, but that means somebody who's busy saving a life has to stop what they're doing and come evaluate you, get you checked in, and get you sworn in. And that's not a good use of time. So I'm going to urge all of you to affiliate, if not with us, with someone, so that when the day comes, you've done, as Reverend James says, your homework. You've done the work. And so CERT is the lowest level of the FEMA continuum. We're at the community level, and we're all sponsored by either law enforcement or fire department, and there's several in the Sacramento area. We get the same training, and we use what's called the incident command system, so we all speak the same language. So when other people come in, or the fire agencies or law enforcement come in, we're all talking the same language, and we know where we fit in the process so that we can work efficiently. Our particular CERT, which is associated with SAC Fire, offers training in animal rescuing and sheltering. And we've developed quite a name for ourselves in that. We actually go to other states to train different organizations how to do that. We teach crowd control, traffic control. So during COVID, when all those people were lined up for shots and testing, we were managing logistics for that. We do map reading and navigation to help with search and rescue, shoring up buildings, swift water rescue, firefighter rehab, and more. Some of us are trained to help deploy incident management teams around the country, like when our incident management team went to 9/11. We are also one of the few certs that offers emergency medical response training. Emergency medical responders are basically EMTs that don't have an ambulance. We're the people who have to do everything with nothing. I have to say that this training is quite good. It is free to CERT members. I did the EMR training, and I liked it so much, I recently became an EMT. Thank you. And we are beginning a Listos program, which will educate families and provide classes in Spanish and other languages, including sign language. You are all welcome. There is always a job for everyone, regardless of your physical abilities. When I first started CERT, I had just completed back surgery and could only lift 5 pounds. So I can do a little better than that now. But there's something for everyone. And we work with you to make sure that you graduate. If you're having trouble with something, we'll pull you out. We'll mentor you so that you can fully take part. I like to close with saying 2 things. One, your generosity helped us get a command trailer that has module parts to it, so it can be a command trailer for incident command like you see on television. It can be a medical tent. We do a lot of medical support to events like the Junior Olympics, the Marathon, Farm to Fork, etc. Your gift to us has helped to make that possible. And we also have just upgraded it so that it can be a rehab trailer for firefighters. Well, when it's 105 degrees and they've got on those 60 pounds of all that stuff that doesn't even breathe, they have to stop every few minutes to cool off both inside and outside, and we are trained to help them. Then I would like to just close by saying, too, that having grown up in Missouri, it's kind of a conservative place in terms of religion, but I was always really comfortable with this because the key way shower there, Jesus did put his hands on people and heal them, feed them, and all those things that we take part in. I have since graduated even more to another way shower, which is Mr. Rogers, who always told people, look for the helpers. And I especially love CERT because our national motto is, we are the help until help arrives. We invite you to be part of us. There's a pad of paper out there where you can sign up, and we will be sending you information when the next academy is. The first academy is 6 weeks, Tuesdays and Saturdays. And we would love to have you join us and be part of our team. The next time there's a disaster, you are truly part of the help until help arrives.
Thank you. And Lynn, on behalf of Spiritual Life Center, we'd like to give you this check to support the work that you are doing, and we appreciate you and all the contributions you're making to helping people when help is needed. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Spiritual Life Center, transforming lives as we love, serve, and remember who we are.
One heart.